So I got this cool jewelry box. It is vintage, and
I'm going to transform it because it's a bit plain
into something like this,
using a staining technique on the top and on the bottom. So here is an up-close look at the jewelry box.
Taking out all of the drawers that you see here, because the first thing I'm going to do is tape it off. It's a good thing I'm reading the newspaper because I need some newspaper, because I'm going to adhere the newspaper to that top piece of masking tape, and this will cover up the remaining part of the jewelry box.
There it is. It's all taped and wrapped now. It looks pretty good, just as good as if I wrapped a present. And here is one that I have wrapped, and it's beautiful. I made that bow. So newspaper time done now. Staining time.
And now I'm mixing up my stain that I will be using on the box. Make sure you wear your gloves so that you don't get stain all over your fingers. So now I'm just taking some drops of this blue stain and just placing it on the top of the jewelry box where I'm going to do the staining process.
This color is not quite coming out the way I want it to.
You don't always have to sand the piece that you're staining, but it didn't seem that that blue I was putting on was adhering very well, so I'm just doing a quick sand and wiping it down very thoroughly. So now, instead of using the blue that I did earlier, I am going to use a more vibrant blue. So you'll be able to see the contrast as I am putting it on the top of this wooden jewelry box. So just putting down the polka dots. Oh yeah, this is much better. You can totally see the color, and it is being rubbed in the way that I want it to. I'm just taking my hands or my fingers and just rubbing this blue just sporadically on the top of this jewelry box and on the edges of the top as well. So now I'm going to use a black stain. So I'm putting the black polka dots now onto the top of the jewelry box. And now I am doing the rubbing stain technique, as you can see, with placing the black onto the top of the box with the blue. And what's cool is when the black and the blue mix, it makes a pretty unique color, and it's what gives it a lot of character. And that is why I like the staining technique so much. And now I'm going to use this dark cherry color, as these are the three colors truly that I like to use. This blue that you see here, black, and then this cherry color. Look at the color that is made when the cherry is mixed with the blue. I think that is just so pretty. Rub, 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 rub-a-dub-dub. And now to rub the stain on the edges of the jewelry box. Hi, I am back here to show you how beautiful this looks as the stain has dried and the top of this jewelry box is poppin'. Doing my happy dance because I like how this creation is going. It's fun, isn't it? I am super stoked and really liking this staining technique for this jewelry box, as it really is transforming it from an outdated piece to an updated piece, and loving it.
Okay, the next step is going to be taking the drawers out, taping around the little piece of hardware, because I'm going to take and just go over the hardware with some black paint just to make them look a little bit nicer. I'm liking it. I think it looks better. The next drawer I'm going to do has little round knobs, so I'm going to tape around those to paint those. As I'm painting, I'm wiping it off because I think I need to roughen it up a little bit. I think the paint will definitely stay better. So after doing that drawer, I decide not to tape because I feel like I have a steady enough hand to do this task. So this is what it looks like so far, with the stain on the top of the jewelry box and then the boxes that I have painted the hardware, and now I've got them all painted, and now here it is all put together. I absolutely love the look of how this is turning out. However, I do believe I need some of the staining on the bottom part of the jewelry box just to bring it all together. So I have taped where I do not want the stain to go. I am sanding it to get it a little rough, and then I will begin staining as I did on the top of the jewelry box. Okay, now we have to put the gloves back on unless you want stain on your hands. A little glove fun. I am starting with the blue first. I just really think doing the bottom of the jewelry box is really going to pull it all together, and I'm super excited for the final result. And again, you just rub the stain in until you like the way it looks. Staining the side now. I get great enjoyment from creating, as it's in my blood, it's in my family. There's so many of us that are creative. And now to do the other side. I just wanted to do something to this jewelry box that's going to accentuate it and make it pop, but yet keep most of it in its original condition. And I think this is doing the trick. All done. So we have created this jewelry box from this jewelry box. From outdated to updated for sure, this looks like a fresh new jewelry box. Here it is with some jewelry sitting on it and in it. Nice and colorful. I just love it. And as I always say, for most of my creations when they're done, it's poppin'. So, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, as it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.